Welcome back, everyone. I have dried myself up already. Earlier on, I was at the Sunway Lagoon, and now I'm right here in front of the lobby of Sunway Serene 2 Property Gallery Showroom. And yes, for those of you who just came in for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Daphne Iking, and welcome everyone to our Sunway Mega Roadshow live for the first time this year. And what is the Mega Roadshow all about? Well, basically, it is an annual event with promotions and deals that's taking place from the 30th of March all the way till the 14th of April, and all these promotions under the Sunway Group macam-macam ada healthcare, ada property, ada lifestyle dan banyak lagi. All these deals and promotions are up for grabs, and it's only happening all the way to the 14th of April. Dan macam mana nak dapatkan deal-deal yang hebat-hebat belaka ni? You will have to download first and foremost the Sunway Super app, okay? Sunway Super app. Senang sahaja kalau belum download. Sekali lagi, Sunway Super app, okay? Either over your Google Play Store or your Apple App Store, all right? So what happens here is once you download, you can get all these amazing deals. There is actually a little icon, which is the Mega Roadshow 2026 on the quick access, and you'll find all the super cool deals there, and also all these other things that you can find, which is the live shop sessions, mega hour deals, as well as exclusive prices on the theme park passes, which we had mentioned over and over again earlier on, as well as some other great parts. And I know some of you memang ada yang nak tengok and tahu apakah deal-deal hebat on some of the Sunway properties. Well, let's find out. Come and join me. This is the Sunway Serene 2 sales gallery. All right, and just a little prelude before I actually meet the man himself, who's going to be telling me a little bit more about some of the properties that are up for grabs. Just to let you know that Sunway Property has been building homes and growing communities across Malaysia, Singapore, as well as in China for 50 years dah. That's why kita pakai ni. 50 years to celebration dia, nampak tak? And what truly sets Sunway apart is they don't just build homes. They actually design complete neighborhoods. And I am testament to that because I am a Sunway property owner myself. My kids all have grown up in that same home, and I'm a very proud Sunway property owner. And everything you need is thoughtfully planned within reach, from schools, other offices, other malls and parks, and so nearby. And that is why Sunway is known as the master community developer, and the relationship doesn't end when you get your keys. In fact, I'm testament again about this because there's so many much more perks that you can enjoy as a Sunway property owner. For instance, you have the Sunway Property Plus, which is their after sales lifestyle program. They've got support continues even after they've moved in, and we've also got some key offering breakdowns. They've got Care Plus, Rent Plus, as well as Reward Plus. But enough of me. I'm going to meet somebody here who's going to tell me a little bit more. There he is.
Hello.
Hi, Jeffrey, right?
Hi, Daphne.
Hi,
Nice meeting
Jeffrey.
you. Nice
I know
meeting
you've
you.
been like super busy. You've been like going crazy with all the mega road shows. How's it been so far?
Oh, it's been very busy. We've been roadshow here and there.
Wah,
We've
dah
been very
sampai
busy.
suara pun dah macam rockstar, dah hilang suara dah.
Betul.
All right, so we are here. I was just telling the audience over there, maybe we can just say hi.
Hello, hi everybody.
We have, it's the one thing great about Sunway Property or being a property owner with Sunway is that it doesn't just end bila dapat kunci macam bye-bye. It also has after sales. And I think that's something that I am personally proud of, and I love. We've got the Care Plus, Rent Plus, and Reward Plus. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that is all about?
Oh, just to let you know, there's more about our Sunway Property Plus. It's part of the added value that we provide to the audience. Because being a homeowner, in fact, you would need a lot of like the added service to differentiate amongst the markets.
Okay.
And with the Rent Plus, eventually that will enhance and to help the owners to rent out, to let their unit to be more rentable compared to the markets. And it's more about the Care Plus, it's more about the services, because as you know, we have the Sunway Hotel, we have the cleaning services, we have the aircon services that you need to do.
And that's very helpful because sometimes we don't want to like, mana ni, kenapa ni, and then they've got everything already there prepared for you just in case you need your aircon to be serviced, for instance.
Betul. Correct.
And then lastly?
And last but not least is more about the Reward Plus.
Okay.
Being a Sunway Property Plus, eventually you can get a reward not only basically in the mall, but you can get it in our Sunway pharmacies. little bit more about the advertisement there.
Oh, say, ngam lah itu. Okay, so this is actually my first time here at the Sunway Serene 2 gallery, sales gallery. Maybe you can just walk us through. Wah, cepat sangat, Jeffrey. You see, you sangat laku got question.
Alright, sure.
What's the new project from Sunway Property?
So as explained by Daphne earlier, so we are at the Sunway Serene 2. So that's located in PJ Klanajaya. And other than that, we do have it in Cheras. We have 2 Sunway Velocity 3 and Sunway Cochrane. And in Bukit Jalil, we do have 2 Sunway Flora 1 and Sunway Flora 2. And follow it, the Kota Damansara, we have it in near to the Sunway Giza, Sunway Nasis.
Okay.
Yeah.
They would also like to know whether it's landed property or...
Oh, I'm so sorry for the audience. We would love to build the landed properties for you, but currently, as you know, in Klang Valley, unfortunately, we have a cycus. We have very little of the land, so we have no choice, but we only have high-rise at the moment.
And high-rise pun high-rise, tapi the facilities around it, the security that you get, that's going to be top-notch. Okay, just talk us through, maybe just bring us here before we actually take a closer look on the Sunway Serene 2. We've got the show unit here. We've got unit A, B, as well as E, but we're going to look at the biggest one. Perhaps tell us, this is how it will look like. We have Serene 1 already, dah built.
You're right.
Okay.
Yes.
But now we've got Serene 2, which is in the midst of developing. Lah, betul?
You're right. You're
Okay.
right. So just let me just roughly explain it to the audience.
Okay.
All right. So Sunway Serene 2 is a continuation of our Serene 1 that we do have the service apartments, comes with the landed property. So in terms of here, when you look into the land, this piece of land consists of 8.7 acres.
Ooh.
And one of the things that we would love is a lakefront kind of like a development, consists of 15 acres.
Okay.
And as you know, we are basically located in PJ Klanajaya. We are just right beside of the Subang National Golf Course. So all the greenery and the green lungs that you hardly to get.
Okay, so where exactly is this from where we are right now? How far are we from the actual site? Tak jauh kan?
Oh, actually, just like if it's here, if it's just like less than 1 kilometer away, you can have it to see the development is under construction currently.
Because I actually play my pickleball over here, so I'm just trying to wonder how far will it be from
So
my
whenever you
nearest,
play the pickleball, you can pay a visit to the showroom. Why not, audience? Yeah.
All right, so you've got this. Oh, wow.
Wow.
What are the facilities with Sunway Serene 2?
What are the facilities that we have?
There's ample facilities. I think what we'll do, I will bring you over to the facilities shortly after this. No worry, audience. Sit back and relax. We'll bring you through that. Yeah.
Dia macam tak sabar lagi. All right.
Betul. Okay, sebelum just right before we move to the to the different island here, just probably go through Sunway Serene 2. Basically, we're not far away from our the well-known Bandar Sunway or
okay, so we were here, or I was here just now.
Yeah,
All
theme
right.
park.
That's the theme park. And where's Serene? Oh, that side.
Yeah, this is Serene. It's the Serene 2, and just right beside will be the Serene 1, the phase 1.
And that's already built, has been taken, all been sold already.
Yeah.
That's semua unit.
Betul.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I think some people would really want to know, like, what are the deals that we have with our current Mega Road Show. Okay. So before this, the price was 952,000. After that, how much is it going for? Kena check sebab dia banyak property ni, banyak ni.
When it comes to the package, I think we will leave it to the audience to leave down your contact, because our lovely sales representative will be in touch with you on that, because we will always leave the good things behind, right?
Wow.
So we don't show everything up front, just like the watak utama, we don't show up front, right?
Dia kena man-man masuk
Betul,
kan?
macam Daphne just the last is going to be here. Yeah, the live session, right?
Okay, so this is at least to give you gambaran dekat mana the Serene 2, because that's like our main highlight over here. If that's Sunway Lagoon, as well as the Sunway City, it's just what, maybe 3 kilometers?
3 kilometers away.
3 kilometers away.
Yes.
Oh, Aga's got another question.
Is this freehold or leasehold?
Freehold or leasehold?
This is a leasehold project. Leasehold project, yes.
Okay.
And
Ramai, banyak soalan ni.
what can new homeowners expect with Sunway Property?
Okay. What can Sunway owners expect from Sunway Property?
Oh, definitely would be the peace of mind, because you're buying from a top developer in Malaysia. And not only that, you expect a good workmanship and also good after sales service.
I think that's very important because, as I mentioned earlier on, it doesn't come. It's not just after you pass the key, then okay, goodbye. That's it, right?
Correct.
There's always the Sunway Property Plus perks, as well as you've got your care, rent plus, as well as your reward plus. Okay, so be sure to find out a little bit more via our Sunway Super app. Okay.
So I think what do we do? Since the question been asking on the facilities, so hey audience, pay more attention here.
Macam nak beli rumah lagi lah.
Betul. Okay, so to answer the question to the audience earlier, Sunway Serene 2 is a resort inspired kind of like developments that if you notice in terms of the swimming pool, we are moving away from the bricks and mortar, 50 elongated kind of like a design. So we have beach entry here and there. We have the jacuzzi. And other than that, of course, Sunway being Sunway, we love, to create a lot of greenery. So if you notice, entire developments all surrounded by the greenery.
I think that's important because at the end of the day, we want to sort of have that natural or nature with us. I like that the kids pool is not just a kids pool. You can see that there's elements of there's slides. There's also like water attractions that they have for the kids.
And you know what, Daphne?
Yep.
Just right in the middle here, this is a place that is for the for the parents.
Okay.
They can chill, they can sit, and also at the same time to monitor their children's. Okay. So this is more into like a very practical kind of like design. Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm very much into facilities because I live in an apartment, so that's something that's very big. You've got your barbecue, poolside barbecue, that's something that I like. And I like the fact that you've got like a little sports, the multi-purpose court. So I love pickleball, okay, I'm a big fan of pickleball. So this is great because you can play basketball here, you can play pickleball, badminton, depending on how you change things around.
Yes.
What else is there? Apa ni? Clubhouse
Okay, so when you look into here, Daphne, so we do have the multi-purpose hall, the pre-function hall that can be used.
Okay.
And other than that, we do also have more about the games room. And not to forget, we do have the karaoke rooms.
I like karaoke.
The karaoke room that can be ran, and you have a pretty good times with your family member.
This is great because sometimes you are just I'm someone that I've come to this age where I don't want to bergerak anymore. I just want everything in the convenience of just go up and down. But if I wanted to have or hold parties or host events, at least I can just rent out places just below. We've got all this like the karaoke lounge, you've got your function halls, and it's big enough to cater for a comfortable packs of, I'm looking at maybe 50 to 100 here. Or if you want something smaller, and you've got games rooms for the kids, because I'm telling you, my kids are always on their devices. So it's good that they have all these play areas for them to, from time to time, just like, let's have some real play and not play macam ni. Ini macam, is this like a running area or jogging area?
So basically, this is what they call it as the tricycle trail. That they can have the cycling through here and also some playgrounds. This is also more towards like a family retreat, recreational kind of like a park that within the development itself. So that's one of the best thing that you could get in Sunway Serene too.
And again, because I'm a mother, so I'm like looking at, what will mommy enjoy? What will the kids enjoy? Because that's something very, very important. And it's also, and one thing about Sunway is that it's always about across generations. It will last you for generations. Alga, you've got a question.
First-time homeowners got free stamp duty?
Ooh, yes.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yes, Ada. Okay, I'm going to mention it, okay? So the promotion that we have with our current Sunway Mega Roadshow is you have Lucky Duit Raya worth up to 10,888. Of course, kena bagi ong punya number lah kan?
Correct.
You get a Dyson vacuum, okay? You get the free SPA legal fee and disbursement free loan, agreement legal fee and disbursement, and free stamp duty. So to answer your question, yes, semua tu free. Okay?
Bagi sekali.
Bagi sekali, okay? Alright. Let's take a look. Oh, ada Herbs Garden.
Yeah.
Ada Herbs Garden. I love yoga. It has everything that the family and I want. And because we spoke about generations, right? We've got also the for senior exercise corner. You've got a senior lounge over here. There's yoga room inside as well as outdoors. wah, orang yang suka golf pun boleh sebab ada putting green dekat sini.
Oh, you know what, Daphne?
Yes.
So this area, we designed a way, I think for the camera, you can zoom it slightly closer. This is a place where we make it just into the golf course. As you know, we are just right beside of the Subang National Golf Course.
Yep.
This is more towards like a golf resort,
field.
like if you are facing, just blend into the golf course itself.
Oh, that's nice. So it doesn't like, it's like a little teaser and you've got the actual golf course.
You're right.
Just outdoors. That's very smart. Memang master developers lah Sunway ni. Memang master developers. Alright. So this is at least an outlook of some of the facilities that some of you have asked with regards to this latest baby, which is the Sunway Serene 2 in Petaling Jaya. It is about 3 kilometers away from Sunway City itself. And on top of that, they have an exclusive 2-year charter van service to Sunway City. So you have access to the university, Sunway Pyramid, Sunway Medical Center, Sunway Geo Avenue and Sunway Square. And there's also nearby the LRT station, kalau tak silap saya, Kelana Jaya LRT, as well as the Paradigm Mall, okay? So we've got the 15-acre lakeside view, which was mentioned by Jeffrey earlier on. We've got the 36-hole course view, which blends in nicely with the little outdoor yoga. Kita ada the herbs garden semua. So memang cantik lah. And it's a 50+ resort style facilities with the infinity pool and the level 53 sky viewing deck.
You're right. Wow. And you know what? With the double volume, kind of like a ceiling, you can have like a panoramic view, and that's the best thing that you could get.
And then imagine, tak payah dah pergi KL City, dekat Petaling Jaya pun ada, you all.
Betul.
Memang world class lah resort specialist Sunway ni. Alright, so where are we heading to? Oh, we've got another question.
Since this is the Museum Malaysia Year 2026,
Okay.
can the MM2H buy this? MM2H as in Malaysia My Second Home. The foreigners.
Good question. So
Good
we've got a
questions.
question about can the My Malay, what? My
MM2H.
MM2H can
My Malaysia
they
Second
purchase?
Homes. Okay, to answer to that questions, because we are located in Selangor, so as you know, Selangor, there's a state requirements to get a property minimum of 2 millions. So I'm so sorry to the audience that will be asking this question, because these developments, unfortunately, it doesn't reach the threshold of 2 millions, so that's a no. But no worry, we do have project in Kuala Lumpur that can fulfill the 1 million threshold.
There you go.
That statement.
Right.
Any other property development in other states?
Oh, yep. And you know what? We do also have a sessions that we definitely shortly after this that will elaborate slightly further. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Stay
do not
tuned.
leave. Do not leave just
We're
yet.
just going to take a look more about Serene Park 2. Betul tak I sebut? Serene.
Sunway Serene 2.
Sunway Serene 2, yes. Okay, so we're going to finish up all this first, and then those who have asked about the other properties, I will go through it one by one in just a bit. Tapi, apa kata kita pergi tengok the unit right
Boleh.
now?
Let's
Boleh,
go.
Let's go.
Let's do one final question.
Okay, boleh.
Boleh.
What's the entry level for a 30-year-old buying a property in Sunway?
Oh, nice question. Okay, Jeffrey, this is your forte.
Entry.
30-year-old, kalau dia nak beli property, what would you suggest?
3 bedrooms, because you and your partner, you know. But if you're looking to the price range, I think it's also go back to the incomes range, because we do also project that is from 600,000 all the way to 1 point over millions. So, and of course, go back to the locations.
Okay, that's great. Good questions that were coming in from the audience. Memang hebat-hebat semua. Oh, suka. Banyak soalan korang hari ni. Even from just now, earlier on. So these are like miniature, what do you call this?
The scale model.
The scale model. Definitely I can get it right. And this is basically what we were talking
We've
about
been talking
earlier
about,
on. Sunway Property
again,
Plus, inclusive experience. For those of you who want to rent, who purchase to rent, they actually have a service where they will assist you. So it's not going to be so susah for you to rent it out and to invest and gain your money back, okay? We've got Care Plus, home maintenance services, macam air conditioning lah, handyman lah, nak cari orang yang nak bersihkan rumah. And last but not least, we've got Reward Plus with all the special invites as well as the discounts. So this is great. If you are, you nak tengok betul-betul the showroom ni, and you're not like dekat mana ni, so you guys can actually head on over to this showroom. And don't worry, if you have your children with you, jangan risau sebab kita ada little play area for your kids also to spend time here whilst you talk to our sales representative to get to know more about the deals as well as more information about the properties that we have under our Sunway Group property, okay? Hey! Okay, so we are going to move on to some of the units that we have. We've got 3 different units to show. I will show unit type A. Okay, so this is one here. And we've got another one over here, which is type C, 1,198 square feet. The other one is slightly smaller, 995. But because of time constraint dan ramai yang nak tahu mengenai apa lagi property-property di bawah Sunway Group ini, then kita kena terus pergi ke the biggest show unit for our Sunway Serene 2 at Petaling Jaya. And I'm gonna just take you there.
Yeah, we are almost there, but just before we hitting, let's take a simple 5 minutes break.
Okay.
Yep.
5 minutes break it is. See you in a bit.
How?
And we are back. Thank you so much for being patient with us. Inilah dia lumrah hidup kan. Technology sometimes fails on us, but I think everything is good. I'm just going to wait for the team to say good. Everything's good, Lisa. We're fantastic. All right, Jeff. So tadi I showed them A and C of our Sunway Serene 2
showroom.
Tapi sekarang kita nak tengok yang besar terus lah.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's
jom.
go. Here we go.
Jom. So this is show unit type which one, Jeff?
This is the type E, which
Okay.
will be the biggest and the best that you could get among all the show unit that we have.
Hey, I just noticed that there's a slight ramp here.
Yes. So if you notice, this is one of the Sunway signature that we have.
Okay.
For every single unit, we do have a small ramp here.
Okay.
So this is for like a wheelchair friendly access that
Okay.
can be for elderly and also for children. So when you enter here, you will notice that this is the door, the actual, the height, the width.
Tinggi kan?
Yes, approximately around 8 feet.
All right. This is about so type unit type E is about
1,590.
90. Oh, best.
So as you walk in, you will notice that this is how the feeling that you will get. If you know in landed, you will have like a 20/70. You know what? In this unit itself, we do have 21 feet in terms of the width. So it's a combination between your living and also your dining. And of course, not to forget, we do also have a place for the Long Island that you will never miss every single bit from your family, if you're family members. If you're preparing for the foods, you can still be a part of the conversations.
But how much of the fixtures will be in the actual unit? It would just be what basic,
What are the things
Yeah.
that we covered? Okay, in Sunway Serene 2, we do cover partially furnished. So from the door that we're entering, we do have covered for the digital lock sets.
Okay.
Kitchen cabinets.
Kitchen cabinets
where
are there.
the buyer itself, they can choose whether to opt in or to opt out.
Okay, that's good to know.
And also not to forget, we do also have the air conditioners. So for this unit, 1,590 square feet, that comes with 4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms.
So we do have 5 aircons.
Oh wow, Wi-Fi. Oh, because of the living space.
You're
All
right, you're right.
So this would be like the living area, a bit of the kitchen.
The dry
Dry kitchen.
kitchens and the wet kitchens.
Okay. Okay, sekejap. Sebab saya ni suka memasak, okay? So this is very particular, very particular. So you have the option of, again, opting in if you wanted to have built-in cabinets, right?
Correct.
And they can choose whether, is it like a standard color and everything?
Yes, we do also have like a few selections that you can choose.
Oh, that's perfect. So you can choose that. At least tak pening kepala. This would be like the mixture of like the living, the dining, the dry kitchen. Dekat dalam sini is the wet kitchen and also where you can, I guess, get your laundry done.
Yes, definitely. So if you notice that this is the wet kitchen area that we included. Eventually we do have the L shapes. The hoop and hob will be included as well.
Oh, itu termasuk?
Yes, betul.
Alhamdulillah. Okay.
So hoop and hob is included. So will be exactly the same shape that you will be getting in with the wash basins. But of course, those loose furniture is more like the ovens, and on the washing machines, it is not included.
So at least you get to choose, because some people are very particular about the brand and everything.
And one thing that I really, really love about this development is it comes with the sliding door, because this is very, very thoughtful. We design in a way that we make it in transparency so that you will have natural ventilations that you can see through this and that.
So dia tak rasa claustrophobic sangat because it looks as if it's still...
Is it because you're in a confined area?
Correct.
You will feel a little bit like a pressure, you know, that... Yeah, as what you mentioned earlier.
You don't want to feel so close. But at the same time, kalau kita masak yang, you know, a bit ada bau-bau sikit lah kan. So when you
everything
cover,
will just go out.
At least taklah affect the dining area and everything. And again, there's a bit of a slope. So for those who have wheelchair bounded, they are, at least it's very accessible around. Yes, Aga, we've got a question.
Are there any HOA?
Sorry, HOA.
HOA? Maybe you can elaborate what HOA is. So sorry.
Okay, maybe we can continue first.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we're going to find out a little bit more about what HOA, and whoever commented or asked that, please do elaborate. I'm so sorry, I'm not a property person. I only know how to live and basically buy.
I think if you were to referring to the HOC, that's our previous campaign by the governments, the home ownership campaigns. So HOA, I'm not too sure about that, but if you could elaborate a bit further, maybe we can get back to you on that. So let me show you here, Daphne.
Yep.
I have something that we could show you more, because over here for this unit, there are a lot of selling points that I would love to share to the audience, especially for those that is first time here. And when you come to here, we do have a, if you notice the layout of the entire unit is more like a butterfly. So if you notice when you come in, there's a separation between your bedroom towards the one side. That over the end, that would be the master bed, which we're going to cover shortly after this.
Okay.
But before that, the best thing, let's go to the junior suites.
So junior suite dulu.
Yes.
Normally the master bedroom always the first one, but this one is way at the end.
You are right. So over here, this, if you notice,
besar lah dia punya bathroom.
memang gila besar.
Okay.
Okay, so when you come here, if you were to zoom in, this is how the junior suites look like with the queen size, this and that. And of course, not to mention, we do also have the big size of the window. And towards on the left, this is where we do have something, what they call it as the wheelchair turning radius. That is also good for the elderlies, if you have a parents, you know, that will be staying together. So this is definitely another selling point, added features. And like I mentioned before, this is a Sunway DNA. Every single room, they still have this ramp or a slope that they mentioned by Daphne earlier. So you know what? This is the best thing that you could get so that you won't be having to injure your leg, this and that.
Yeah, because most of the time, and I'm guessing that's why it's called a junior suite, when you have aging parents who suddenly come and live with you, you want to also make sure that they are comfortable, right? Especially if they are wheelchair bound. So this is great that it's spacious enough for them to have like a turning radius here. Well done, Sunway. Well done. So this is a junior suite.
Yep.
And then
it comes with the shower screen, shower door, and we do also comes with the built-in water heater. Will be just right in it. So every single bathroom that you have, everything will be the same.
Oh, semua sama lah.
Semua sama. Shower screen, shower door.
That means you won't have, you know, I'm one of those. We've got like the heater and then it looks like, ta-da.
You know, like those bricks and mortar heater is kind of like ugly that you protrude out.
I have those.
And it's a little bit kind of like an eyesore. You know, that's something that we want to remove it. And you know what? In some way, we bring all the good things to the audience.
Fantastic. And we've got little shelves there also so that you don't have to, like, you know, sometimes they have
to
those...
put all the things just right.
Yeah.
Oh my, yeah.
And then basah, geli. So then at least
terus.
you have your area for your shampoo and your conditioner. Okay. So this is again the dry kitchen. We've got dining area. Is that balcony part of what we'll see in our unit E?
You are right. So when we talk about the balcony, this is how the balcony looked like. In terms of the feet, will be just exactly the same. As you can see, this balcony width can fit at least 5 of me in it. So it's, in terms of the width, it's 21 feet, and the depth here is around 1.5 meters, around 5 feet. And I think for the audience, you will love to hear this. I have something very, very special to show it to you.
Okay.
I will need the camera to pan a little bit to me, a little bit to me, a little bit more. Come, here you go. I have something very special to show you to the audience because not every developer are offering this.
What is that?
This is what they call it as the water tap. Comes together with the water taps.
Okay.
This water tap can be used for the maintenance, for the servicing of your aircons, and for the cleaning itself.
Oh, that's clever.
And we do, other than the water tap, we do also have the floor trap as well. And not only that, towards on the other side, that is where we do have the power sockets. So this power socket is something that comes together with Sunway Serene, every single unit.
I am trying to think, because I'm like a clean freak, right? When would we need to use that? Oh, maybe when I'm having a party and I want the music here.
Why not?
Thinking, ooh, yeah, when we have entertainment. Okay, our guys got another question.
Issue A question.
Oh.
Are there any home association fees, as in management fees?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you for clarifying
Thank you
that.
for clarifying. I think that is more, in Malaysia, we call it as the maintenance fees. Yeah, I think that is more towards on the maintenance fees. Of course, we do have the maintenance fee as well. So for these, it's pretty much is on the per share units. It depends into the layout that you're getting.
Okay.
And eventually you will have a different kind of fee. But to make it into simplest form, it's between 300s to, I would say, almost like 400 over. If it's for the service apartments. Yeah, I hope that answers your question to the audience.
Thank you, thank you.
They are very excited, right?
Yeah.
For the completion date for the whole project.
For your
Oosh.
completion date. Wait.
You know what? For the audience that is asking this, please, after this, no, it's not now. Please leave down your number to our lovely team. Our representative will be in touch with you. But to answer you through the live, the completion date is going to be 2030 in January. So it's approximately around in like less than 4 years.
Less than 4 years.
Less than 4 years, like 3 years and 10
because
months
they've
to
got
go.
a lot to do. You saw how amazing the amenities
You're right.
and facilities are, right?
Yep.
Okay, so and if they wanted to talk to you guys face to face, right now, where is your current mega road shows happening?
Oh, we do have a few. If you would like to look for us, we will be. We have it in Sunway Pyramids.
Sunway Pyramid.
We do have it in some pyramids, but of course there will be because we're ending pretty soon. But of course, if you would like to in touch with us, you can always pay a visit to our showrooms.
Yep, sure.
And as mentioned by Daphne earlier, if you're a pickleball person, you just search for the pickleball and you're here.
Again, it is the Sunway Serene 2 Sales Gallery, okay? In PJ, just about 3 kilometers away from Sunway City. Okay, so earlier on, that was the junior suite. We took a look at the balcony with the little tap as well as electric plug socket, which is very helpful. I'm like thinking already, where would I use it? Now we're going to move into the other rooms.
All right, this is the gem, I would say, that I will be showing to you and also to the audience. Wardrobe. So the actual wall will be just right inside. So there will be like an area for the entire wardrobe area. So the actual wall will be just right inside. So there will be like an area for the entire wardrobe area if you wanted to do. And one more thing, just like Steve Jobs loved to say one more thing. All right, audience, let's go to the master bath. This is something that I would like to share because why most of the bathroom, usually will be just right behind, will be in dark.
Yeah.
There's no natural ventilation. Just right behind will be in dark.
Yeah.
There's no natural ventilations for here.
More different from other developments because it's brighter, you were saying? Brighter,
Yes.
more ventilation, and a bedroom.
Master bathroom.
Master bathroom.
Master bathroom.
But it's not as big as the one that we saw with the junior suite because I guess
That is for
will
the
be
elderlies. You're right.
Okay. Alright, kita akan keluar sekarang. Not sure if the Wi-Fi and the data is still okay. Okay ke Syami? Okay, Alhamdulillah. And then we've got our 2 rooms for the kids. Or you can change it or convert it into an office space. So this is, again, the unit type E. for the Sunway Serene 2 at Petaling Jaya. All right?
Okay, question for in behalf of Daphne.
Okay.
Can Daphne get a discount for Sunway Serene 2 project?
Ini macam suami saya yang menanya ni, I can get a discount. I think can if we purchase it.
Of course, there's always going to be a time frame. If it's for Daphne, yes, why not?
I guess I, just like the other audience, can get it via the deal that we have right now, which is the Sunway Mega Roadshow. And on top of that, if right all the way before the April 5th, kalau tak silap saya, you get another additional 5,000 ringgit rebate.
There is a question, where to contact?
Okay, where to contact?
All right, audience, through the Facebook Live itself, there's definitely going to be a link. I think it's much more appropriate just to put in your link so that, like I mentioned, perhaps maybe our team or the admins that are handling for the live will be sharing you the like a Google Drive or Google link or something.
Okay.
That you can key in your info instead of you leaving your contact number to the public. I think that is not appropriate to do so.
I think in our Sunway Super app, there is an icon or somewhere where you can tap on it to showcase your interest in any of the properties that I will be mentioning. It's not just the Sunway Serene 2 at Petaling Jaya. We've got some other properties also up for grabs with all these amazing promotions. And again, if you stay fair,
betul.
Alright, so this is the Sunway Serene 2 sales gallery. And again, if you want to come over here to take a look and really have a up close one-on-one with the sales representative here, and you want to have your kids, we've got the kids play area. We also have a coffee bar in front, so jangan risau.
For the coffee lover,
yeah, if you're a coffee lover, and boleh snack juga kan.
Betul.
Alright, so this is our Sunway Mega Roadshow. This is the online edition. And just to let you all know also, we do have Mega Hour deals as low as RM1, okay? Every Tuesday and Thursday, 12 to 1 p.m. Again, please catch us live and take a look at all the special deals via your Sunway Super app. All right, so I'm going to head on over to where the coffee bar is. And I think this is the time when I need to say goodbye to Jeffrey, because Jeffrey, I know you are very, very busy. Tadi pun kerja from 10 a.m.
From 10 a.m.
And
I
tomorrow
think now,
you've got another assignment.
Yeah,
kan?
you're right.
Well, is there anything else you would like to say to our audience before we sign off?
Definitely. I mean, to the audience that tuning in, I would say a big thank you, and also to Daphne that very enthusiastic been explaining, and thank you for coming. You know, definitely that would be my pleasure to be here.
Can you believe? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to give some love, hearts and claps. This is the first time Jeffrey's doing a live session. Didn't he do fantastically, guys? Well done. Big round of applause. Yay. Hands up.
Thank you.
I think he's a natural because he does this for a living. So thank you so much for walking me through Sunway Serene 2. All the best. I know you need to go and get some rest because you've got lots and lots of appointments. Ramai orang dah peminat dia ni.
And please leave down the contact.
Yes, leave down the contact or go and look for this blank tie here, okay? All right, then. Thank you so
thank
much.
You.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. For those of you who have been asking about some of the other properties that we have under the Sunway Property. Bye, Jeff. Thank you. We also have a few more others to share. I think Jeff mentioned it quite on a breeze just now. We've got at Bukit Jalil. So let's take a look at some of the things that we also have up for grabs. Let's take a look at, this is of course Sunway Serene 2, 15-acre lakefront. But now we've got Sunway Flora 2, Bukit Jalil. Okay, so this is a freehold pet-friendly residence, and this is a brand new launch right at Bukit Jalil. It is pet-friendly, so for those of you who have your furry friends and they want to make sure that they're as comfortable as their mummies and daddies, this is perfect for you. They offer unit sizes from 2 to 4 bedrooms, ranging from 764 to 1,259 square feet. There's also a 660-meter covered walkway that connects you directly to the LRT station, so it's super convenient for daily commuting, and prices are starting from just 2,200 plus per month. Yes, so sebelum tu price dia, sebelum kita punya Sunway Mega Roadshow, price dia 637,000 ringgit, but after that dia cuma, get this guys, 500,000 sahaja. So you get savings of up to 45k furnishing savings, and we also have the Dream Aqua 10 roller robot vacuum worth almost 6,000. Actually, it's 5,399 up for grabs if you are interested in our Sunway Flora 2 Bukit Jalil property. All right, let's move on to something in Kuala Lumpur. This is just again a little bit more extra about Sunway Bukit Jalil. Now we're going to talk about Sunway Cochrane. I hope I pronounced that correct, Emily. Betul? Cochrane, Kuala Lumpur. So this is located right in the heart of KL City. It's a freehold TOD development. It's only 60 meters to the Cochrane MRT station and only one stop to TRX. Orang yang suka pergi shopping dekat TRX ni tapi malas nak parking, malas nak carang fuel hike kan. Fuel prices dah hike up kan. Okay, don't worry because you can just take the MRT station, thank you very much, and it's only one stop to TRX. Now these homes are future ready. The units comes with smart home ready with customizable layouts. So if you are looking for something that is very well connected city home with lifestyle convenience, then I think the Sunway Cochrane KL is something that you might want to check out. So what is the price? I think that's what everyone wants to find out. It is 842,000 ringgit. Tapi sebelum mega roadshow kita ya. Sekarang it is 739,000 ringgit. Ya Allah, kuatnya suara I kat sini. Sorry ya, Vivian dia punya ketua kat sini pun macam wow, her voice very loud. Because the promotions that we have here, we got duit raya, lucky dip worth up to 15,000 ringgit. Yes, as well as the Dyson vacuum. Ni penting ni. Daphne ni memang clean freak. So I love the fact that if there is a vacuum being offered to me, I will grab it. So this is Dyson vacuum, and you know that the Dyson vacuum is like one of the premium vacuums out in the market. It's almost worth 3,000 ringgit. So you have that, and there's also zero cost legal fee because when you add up all these legal fees and all these like paperwork, it does cost you a little bit more, but this is zero cost legal fee, MOT subsidy. Okay, so once again, we've got the Sunway Cochrane at Kuala Lumpur. We've got majestic drop-off lounge. We've got a tranquil oasis in the city. Bestnya Syami duduk macam tu kan. If only you can see that behind the scenes of what we're doing right here during our live session for our Sunway Mega Roadshow. Baiklah, seterusnya tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, this is again the next one that we have is Sunway D Hill Residence. This is somewhere close to my home. FYI guys, I am a Sunway property owner, and this was something that my husband and I were like, macam dekat-dekat je sebab we like to keep our kids next to us, you know. So this is something that we were considering. This is completion is in a few months from now actually. So this is what you can actually see. Well, rasa macam weather woman lah sekarang. Rasa, nampak tu. Kita go with the flow. Okay, Syami. Actual aerial view of Sunway D Hill. Again, completion date is somewhere around June 2026. And here, this is a home that is perfect because if you love nature, but still want like city convenience, this is something that you would probably want to consider because they've got ground floor retail convenience. There's also the poolside relaxation. So macam nak feeling kan kita dalam macam resort feel, tak resort sangat. Dia ada pristine forest view pools. Gitu, okay? And one of the biggest highlights of course is the location. It's about 100 meters away from the 800-acre rainforest reserve. So that's what I said about living city life-like, but somewhere within nature, and this means that you get all these amazing greenery views and much more peaceful living environment, something that orang kampung macam saya memang suka lah kan. Every bedroom has a window with unobstructed views of the forest reserve. Of the city, there's going to be ample daylight. I think that's something that I like. I'm very much into lots of bright sunniness, even though kadang-kadang macam tak suka sangat hot weather. Now kan panas kan. Tapi I like the brightness. I don't like things that are dark and gloomy. So this has excellent brightness as well as ventilation. And the facilities and show unit tour is available by appointment. So jangan risau, okay? So harga dia. Orang nak tahu apakah harga dia? Before is 748,000 ringgit. Tetapi sekarang agaknya berapa? 670,000, 670,000 ringgit. We've got the lucky Raya dip, okay, that is worth 8,888. We like making it very, nice numbers, very fat, okay. We've got an iPad 11 worth 1,599 ringgit also being given to you because, you know, we can't live without our devices. That's just how it is. Free SBA legal fee and disbursement as well as free loan legal fee and disbursement. So, macam mana geng? Nak beli yang ni tak? Ke nak beli yang pergi Jalil? Ke nak beli yang Cochrane? Don't worry, we have more options. So just before I get into the other states that we have wonderful Sunway Property, just another reminder for everyone watching our live right now, we actually have a very special deal for you. If you register your interest today for any of all our projects that I'm mentioning, you get to enjoy an additional 5,000 ringgit rebate when you make purchase, and this is valid till the 5th of April. So what you have to do is you kena scan QR code ini. Okay, so but once you register, we're going to just linger here. Okay, so I'm going to get Shami, my cameraman, to just linger on the QR scan. Maybe you just have to screenshot and then screenshot it, because once you register, you will get to the 5,000 rebate as well as a mystery gift. So kita akan tunggu, okay? Kita biarkan dia scan CD. Jangan tunggu lama-lama. Register now during this live session and enjoy both the rebate of 5,000 ringgit as well as your mystery gift. Okay, saya akan letak dulu ni 5, 4, 3. Cepat-cepat screenshot. 2, 1. Of course, terms and conditions apply. Baiklah, seterusnya, let's go all the way to another favorite town of mine, which is in Ipoh. Yes, this is Sunway Bayou. Okay, we've got a question.
How many square feet for the Sunway Day Hill?
Okay, for Sunway D Hill. Okay, sekejap ya, saya tengok dulu. Kita ada, dia tak mention kat sini. Boleh tak kita pusing balik dulu? Pusing balik dekat Sunway D Hill Residence. Let's see if it's mentioned over here. Tak mention ke? Mana dia ada one tadi tu? 829? I think Jeffrey Jeffrey, jangan dulu balik sekejap. Jeffrey, balik kau kat sini sekejap. Mai kat sini sekejap. Tiba-tiba, I don't know why I'm like speaking in like this Malay language, Malay accent. We're just going to mic him up because I think he would have the answer for this. Anything to do with Klang Valley property, I think Jeff would be the best person to talk us through. Jeff, jangan balik dulu boleh tau. Jangan dulu, boleh main-main kat sini je. Okay, ada audience tanya tau.
I memang tahu korang rindu saya.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sebab I tak sampai hati dah tengok Dev ni seorang kan.
Oh, terima kasih.
So, you know what? For the DHU itself, let me elaborate slightly further in terms of the square feet. So, the smallest one that we have is 829 square feet. That would be the smallest one.
Alright.
Followed with the Type B 980 3-bedroom. That will be the 3+1 with 1,1076. The biggest will be 1238. And you know what, audience? If you are interested for the Sunway DHU,
Okay.
we do have the actual showroom that you can view at our site.
Okay.
And you know what? Once again, if you're interested, please scan a QR code. And yeah, please scan a QR code. Our lovely team will be in touch with you once again and to arrange it for our site visit so that you have the opportunity to have a first-hand experience to see our Sunway DHU.
Because I think there's also by appointment, right? So you need to scan and register your interest. Inilah antara beberapa Sunway property yang kita ada up for grabs, right, Jeff? We've got the Sunway 2, Sunway Cochrane, Velocity 3. I don't know how to pronounce this. Is this Farah?
This is called Sunway Sfera. It's located in Wangsa Maju.
All right.
This is our newest editions that we have.
Okay, as well as D Hill and of course
Sunway Serene.
Sunway Serene. So visit our sunwayproperty.com to find out more. Please scan to register your interest because berapa ribu rebate kita, Jeff?
Let me repeat once again. It's
Yes.
5,000.
5,000 as well as a mystery gift. What is that mystery gift? You tahu tak? Bagilah teaser sikit. You don't know? It's very the mystery.
Saya tak dapat kebenaran nak bagi banyak. Sorry audience, please scan the QR code and we want to make it
more mysterious.
You're right.
Nampak tak tu? But of course, I would definitely scan it. If you are interested in any of these properties, I would definitely scan it because I want that 5,000 rebate. Banyak tu we can do with 5,000 tau.
Betul.
All right. So, any more questions before we move on to Sunway Bayou? None? Okay, terima kasih. I think you just stick around lah with me because we've got another one. This is the Sunway Bayou. I think I've already mentioned the fact that this is the final landed home series within the award integrated township of Sunway City Ipoh. Okay, so earlier on Ili and myself had mentioned over and over about the Sunway Lost World of Tambun. So this is just very, very near to that attraction, kan? Betul tak? And the Banjaran Hot Springs Retreat, the Sunway College Ipoh, it's located less than 500 meters, kalau tak silap, from the Sunway Medical Center Ipoh and the upcoming Sunway Ipoh Mall. Wow, there's going to be an Ipoh Mall also.
Yes, audience.
See, I wanted Jeffrey to not go back. Kesian dia. Baru I cakap, bye-bye Jeffrey.
Tak
Please
apa.
enjoy.
Actually,
Jom kita berduduk kat sini.
Boleh. Kita just duduk je lah. Kita
Duduk je lah.
santai-santai.
Santai-santai sekejap je lah.
Boleh
Another
lah.
10 minutes, okay?
No issue kan?
Alright, so this is what we have from 606 100,000 ringgit. You're going to be enjoying a promotion of 160,000 ringgit worth of rebates. And then ada freebies, which is 500 ringgit booking fee.
Betul. For the Sunway Bayou, especially for the audience that is not too familiar with, our mall will be ready very soon.
Okay.
And just a little bit of sneak peek to let you all know, because I'm so happy to share this good news with you. You know, in Ipoh, we have the very first ice skating ring in the mall itself. So I don't think you're able to find one. And we are just duplicating the same thing.
All right.
Yes.
That's so great. I can't read what was that, but I'm so sorry. They're giving us notes along the way. Let's quickly get into other parts. Oh, 7 more minutes. Okay, thank you for that. I know. We're keeping it real here in the live stream here, all right? Sunway Wellesley. Betul kan I pronounce it? Wellesley.
Betul.
All right, so this is the Wellesley. Maybe you can just talk us through with some of the things that we have here with the Sunway Wellesley.
All right, so when you look into that Sunway Bayou and also for the Wellesley, all right, so these two basically is the townhouse kind of like projects that we are having. So like I mentioned, for these, anyway, for this same thing what happens, please, I need to repeat again and again. It might not be too good, but for the audience, in order to get us in touch with you, please leave down your details so that our lovely team will be in touch with you on that.
And of course, everyone wants to know what are some of the extra perks up to 21,888, including kitchen cabinets worth 18,000 ringgit. Ada lucky tip up to 3,888. Okay, so memang banyak-banyak. This is a property that is very close to the Sunway Carnival Mall, Sunway Medical Center, Tokun Hill, and Bukit Mertajam Old Town. Oh, there, because I used to study in Penang. So it also has direct access to the North-South Expressway, your Penang Bridge, as well as the BKE or Butterworth Kulim Expressway, as well as the ETS station. Memang connectivity is all about all about that lah. Accessibility memang tip top lah. Let's head down south, guys. We're going to take a look very quickly at Sunway Majestic in Johor. Wow, this is Sunway's first Soho apartment in Johor Bahru. And you can also, what's this, 1K to own your dream car and a home and car. Wah, ni semua best lah korang ni. Zero cost flexi layout, there's free SPA and legal fees. As mentioned by Jeff, very familiar with the Serene 2, ada juga free aircon for entire unit and furnishing packaging. So this is ranging from something that's very, very affordable for those who are looking for Soho, 380,000 ringgit sahaja, and limited time, buyers can enjoy up to 35,000 furnishing package. Actually, apa furnishing package?
Furnishing package tu lebih kepada, you can either opt in, or if you were to opt out, you will get back the cash rebates. And I think something just to add on to the Daphne that you're sharing earlier about the Sunway Johor in the Iskandar Putri, I think there's a hype that we're going on with the RTS. Okay. So yes, this is one of the gem that you could get before the RTS. So this is definitely going to be something that you shouldn't be missing, because the orientation, as I know, is facing either on the north or facing on the south. So in terms of orientation wise, is perfect.
Tip top. How about Sakura 2 at Johor? So we've also got Sakura 2 at Johor. This is a freehold low-density landed home collection in the Sunway City Iskandar Putri. Thoughtfully designed, it has a very Japanese-inspired concept guided by the philosophy of Igokochi, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, which means a true sense of belonging, living from the heart and feeling completely at home. Memang cantik betul lah. So we've got the semi-detached, we've got cluster, as well as a bungalow option for you. So this is something that you might want to take a look at, especially if you are very Japanese, into Japanese designs and such. And we've got one more in Johor. We're banyak dekat Johor juga di Sunway Lake Hills. All right, so we also have Sunway Lake Hills. It's a freehold development, also set within a beautifully curated environment, featuring a 30-acre. We love water features. Okay, so this is the lake garden, offering a rare sense of space, nature, as well as tranquility. We've got the Sky Semi-D with the private lobby. I think that's something that is something exclusive for our homeowners. Loft plus units with an impressive 4.8-meter ceiling. How tall are you? You are maybe 1 point. Tinggi juga lah. You're much taller lah. So this one 4.8-meter ceiling heights gives you very much a lot of extra space and flexibility lah. Memang nampak macam grand lah. Okay. Alright. So once again, I think I'm gonna get Jeff to help me out. There is a 5,000 ringgit rebate as well as a mystery gift. So all you have to do is scan the QR code, register your interest, and then you can redeem the additional rebate. I see Aga raising up her hands. Why should one? Okay, Jeffrey, this is on you. Kalau tak boleh jawab, aku tak tahu lah. I panggil Vivian kat sini. Okay, go.
Like I mentioned earlier, Sunway is one of the master community developer that Malaysia. We have a lot of proven projects. Just to name it for the audience, Bandar Sunway is a living proof that we have. And as for the audience that is not familiar, I need to show a little bit more about the history. We started from tin mining, and how our Tan Sri convert that into the Bandar Sunway that we all see today. Yeah. That is magnificent. How can you imagine a person to be getting a tin mining, and we have the visions to create all that. And not only that, now we are duplicating, in the Velocity, we have the Velocity Townships, and we have the Bayou, the Ipoh Township that will be coming out. And I'm surely believe there will be more townships that will be coming very, very soon.
I guess it's not just a house. It's a community, and it's a neighborhood of all these amenities and facilities that you don't have to go too far, because everything is there and it's all under one group. Betul tak?
Betul.
And connectivity, betul.
Walking distance,
always
link bridges.
Memang tip top lah. Okay, and I think again, for someone who is a Sunway property owner myself, there's also the perks of reward, rent, as well as care plus. So we've got all those. Again, please.
You know what, Daphne?
Yes.
I am also a Sunway property owner.
That's why lah.
Yeah. That's why we are here today.
That's why we are gang. Okay, so now that we got 1 more minute, I think we're gonna end and close, because all good things must come to an end. We're gonna do it over here. All right. So. I'm so sorry, Jeff, that I had to bring you back in here.
No worry.
So we're going to do this.
It's my pleasure to be here.
This ending together, okay? So I'm going to get you to read this part. So there is going to be a giveaway live next Thursday. And what do they stand to win?
Should I shout it out?
I'm going to let him buat. Tengok ni, bagi dia homework sikit. Okay. All right. Giveaway live mention. Go.
This is your chance to win exclusive prizes like the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra.
Wah, not bad. Boleh tahan tak? Okay, team? Okay. Kesian dia kan. That's why.
Actually, it's so scary. It's a phone.
It's a phone, right? And you have to just go for our giveaway live next Thursday. Again, you have to make sure that you are on our Sunway Super app. Get all the deals, and then you stand a chance to win. I'm going to let him say it again. The
Samsung S26 Ultra.
Woohoo! All right, guys. I think that is basically the end of our show and live stream today. It's been a pleasure hosting this with all our friends from Sunway Lagoon. Thank you so much, Tim, Ili, Helmi, and last but not least, thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you to the team. Thank you to my camera crew. We shall see you same time next week. Okay, at least on my end, we've got Arvin. But please, 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 do stay tuned to our Sunway Super app to find out all the deals, including the RM1 deals. Find out more over your app. Till then, my name is Daphne Iking.
Jeffrey Yo.
Jeffrey Yo.
Jeffrey Yo.
Okay, kita buat sekali lagi. Okay, kita kena buat soon. Okay.
Boleh.
I'm Daphne Iking.
Jeffrey Yo.
Signing off. Bye.
Bye.
Boleh tahan lah.
Thank you.
Thank you.